to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last game for the Hornets, they picked up the W against the Indiana Pacers. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Hornets, Williams down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Atlanta Hawks.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Brown, right side. He kicks to Dedmon. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Good. He's got 6.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Hornets off to a slow start. 6-point game.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well-versed he is as a coach.
Now here's Lamb. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Here's Jefferson, and it's blocked.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Davis with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Davis. And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
That's his first personal foul.
So it's the Hornets now. And Lamb kicks to Batum. Jefferson setting the pick for Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Jefferson passing to Batum. Here's Lamb.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Davis, the pass to Wood. Cage, defended by Batum. There's the dish to Dedmon. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Walker. Against Indiana, he was really on his game.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Davis, the pass to Cage. And he can't. Extend the lead to double digits.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next. Time he takes it.
And the Hornets miss again. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Brown wide open. He fires. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
And so here's Cleveland. Davis dishes to Dedmon. Wood passes to Cage. Another shot, and the foul on Al Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Charlotte on D, trailing here by 8. Brown, good.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
Well, guys, he told me basically he wouldn't be surprised if this game simply came down to which side is able to rebound the basketball most effectively. He said those guys over there are vacuums on the glass. We've got to have the same mindset, show that same passion for rebounding the basketball. Back to you guys.
Great, Doris. Thank you.
Not necessarily an overlooked part of the game, but rebounding can affect everything else you do.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Walker against Davis. And it's Walker penetrating. Oh, that's blocked. Brown outside. It's Davis on the wing. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And for Big Al Jefferson, he's been a great player in this league, but he hasn't played on that many great teams, and he's never made an all-star team. Hard to imagine.
Brown kicks to Davis. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Let's take a moment to show you some young men that have really picked up steam here in the second half of the season. These are the leading rookie scorers since the All-Star break. Hornets trail by 10. And it's Walker penetrating. Good. Walker's got his first points of the night. And for Al Jefferson, never making an all-star team, he's got the numbers on offense to get him there. People just feel he's probably, what, Clark, one-dimensional?
Well, you know, even though the all-star game has no defense for the most part, you usually need to play a little bit of D to have a chance to get there.
And good on the basket. Book it. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Now here's Walker. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Brown. It's a 10-point game. Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Jeremy Lamb. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Cage, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Lee's checked in for Jefferson.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Hornets trail by 14. Lee outside. Pass to Batum. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. Batum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Davis dishes to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Davis against Walker. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Misses off the right iron.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here's Walker. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Zeller. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Perfect screen. There, set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup